to Top Rope Reality right here on the YouTube. I'm Mike Hogan, and he is always
Justin Carter.
And we have a great show for you this week. Episode 42.
42.
And let's not waste these great people's time anymore.
That's right. Get right into it.
Let's start with our wrestling news.
We teased it last week. We said that Raw, most likely, all the time, coming in January, there's always a big storyline started up to the build. And the big storyline on Raw was the Authority fired Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, and Eric Rowan, said they can thank John Cena for it since he brought the Authority back.
Yes, it was John Cena's Appreciation Night.
That's right.
All through the night they showed past videos of John Cena, his great accomplishments. He's coming in facing Kurt Angle.
Yes.
With ruthless aggression.
Ruthless aggression.
Shaking the hand of The Undertaker.
Yes.
Winning the title from JBL at WrestleMania.
Good WrestleMania. Segue to later on.
And then, in the main event, which was a segment, of course, not a match.
Of course.
The Authority fired all three and told them to thank John Cena.
There you go. And then next week,
they'll be back.
They'll be back. Of course. But we want to move on. Speaking of Kurt Angle, we have TNA Impact Wrestling results. Their debut episode.
Their tape-delayed show.
Tape delayed, yeah. Not live. Tape delayed.
They said if it would have been live, boy, it would have been a lot of trouble because they had a lot of mistakes they had to clear up.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Some of the equipment was messing up on them.
I did not know about that.
Yes.
So,
let's run there real quickly.
Quick results. Kurt Angle, first match back. Boom. Very first match of the night.
Yep.
Street Fight. Got that out of the way. Street Fight with MVP, my opinion, should wait and build that up till later on. But they don't do pay-per-views anymore, so who cares?
No.
Jeremy Borash got his head shaved by EC3, coming in to make the save for Rockstar Spud.
Yeah, very weird. Why is Jeremy Borash saving a wrestler for?
It's very weird.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Maybe he's becoming a manager. I don't know.
But now Jeremy Borash is bald.
He's bald. Haven't seen the pictures yet. New X Division champion Austin Aries.
They took out Loki.
Took out Loki, won the match, got the championship.
I've got a feeling that Austin Aries is going to be a champion for a very long time.
Of course.
You know how TNA is.
Of course.
When they get a champion, they stick with them. They don't just give the belt and then turn it over to somebody else.
Never.
No.
Never.
When somebody gets a title in TNA, they keep it for a long time. It's like the CM Punk run.
Right.
They keep the title for a long time. Look at Bobby Roode.
Exactly.
I mean, he's been champion for what? 30, 60 days and hadn't defended the title.
Exactly. So then, Taryn Terrell wins the Knockouts Championship Battle Royal.
To keep her title.
To keep the belt.
There's another champion going to keep it on.
Then attacked by Havoc. Then the lights go out, come back on, and we see Awesome Kong standing in the ring. Got the red dreads in there, too. I thought that was pretty neat. It had a different look going.
I have to say, I have to applaud TNA on that.
You kept it a secret.
You kept it as no one knew. There was no hints, no nothing of Kong being back in TNA.
Thank you. At least we had something to look forward to on this show. Something they did well with. Also, there's a new TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Bobby Lashley. He was facing Bobby Roode. Bobby versus Bobby.
Yes.
In the Battle of Bobbies. And
Battle of Bobbies. You can sit there and guarantee that a Bobby was going to win. Yes.
Lashley won due to two guys coming out with weird-looking masks. I was like, who is these people? Okay? They were distracting.
What, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd?
Absolutely not.
So
not TNA, the Rosebuds.
TNA had people dressed up too?
Weird.
Two people?
Weird. Two people.
Wow.
Weird.
I can't believe they copied. They copied again?
They did copy. So, big heel turns, ladies and gentlemen. Off came the mask. It was Low-Ki. It was Samoa Joe. And then for the save, Eric Young comes out.
The Daniel Bryan of TNA.
The Daniel Bryan of TNA runs out, and he's got a chair, and he runs everybody off. And then Bobby Roode turns around to a chair shot to the gut and to the back, and boom, boom, boom. It was over with. Bobby Roode has been turned on by not only Low-Ki, Samoa Joe, but also Eric Young. Ladies and gentlemen, I kind of hope to see another heel turn next week.
That wouldn't surprise me.
In a row. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Now, this is
Speaking of awesome, we have a new stable in TNA as well.
This is a misprint, by the way.
It is a misprint?
It is a misprint.
What is it called? Or is it, what else is misprint? Is it a team misprint?
It's the misprint of the team name.
Really?
Yes.
That's what they had.
I don't know where you got it from.
WrestleZone.
I read it on WrestleZone too, and it wasn't this.
That's what I got off WrestleZone.
We're going to look it up when we get done with this, but
Okay.
MVP's new stable would be called BDC, and he'll have Samoa Joe, Eric Young,
Low Key. Bobby Lashley.
and Kenny King.
And himself.
And himself, of course. It says BDC. It says Beatdown Crew. It was not Beatdown Crew, according to what I read. It was Beatdown Clan, which makes it so much worse.
It does. Maybe they changed to the Crew.
All I know is what I read.
The live episode was Clan. They said, oh. So now that when they come back and tape, it'll be Crew. And they'll say, no one remembers because nobody watches it. Wait,
Exactly.
Are we the TNA of the YouTube?
Oh, that's scary. The BDC will receive a lot of attention going forward, and TNA is looking to get them a lot of heat for the next several weeks. Reeks.
Oh, not
Easy for me to say.
Not several reeks.
For several
oh my
reeks.
God. I can't stand that many reeks with the BDC.
Because it
Crew.
does not reek of awesomeness, that's for sure.
No, the BDC Crew. That's better.
BDC Crew.
Yes. But,
There you go.
Yeah.
Big news for the WWE.
Kind of.
Somebody is on the way out the door, is what this means.
Yeah, one step
New-
down, and then next step is out the door.
It already happened to Jim Ross. Kind of gives it away. New Raw and SmackDown announced teams as SmackDown starting anew on Thursdays.
Or they have a new set.
Do they have a new set?
No, they want a new set. They just went one way. I forgot. They don't change sets
They don't
anymore.
change that. It's just one big thing, yeah.
Yeah. It's easy to travel with just a screen. We do Raw, SmackDown, main
Exactly.
events, Superstars.
When
Sunday's main
SmackDown
event.
moves to Thursday nights,
Sure.
Raw will be Michael Cole, JBL, and Booker T.
So many people complained about Booker before on SmackDown. Now they
Don't
put him
make
on
no
Raw.
sense. There you go.
Now the new team on SmackDown.
SmackDown will be Michael Cole.
Did you say Michael Cole again?
I did. Byron Saxton.
That's a good thing. And Tom Phillips.
Not Tom Phillips. They removed Tom Phillips and gave us Jerry the King Lawler.
Were you talking about Jerry the King Lawler was going to be the one on the way out the door like Jim Ross?
Oh, interesting. According to
They
reports,
can't do that to a sick person.
according to reports, when he had the heart attack, they were already talking about moving him to SmackDown, but they felt that that would be a bad idea since he kind of died on TV. So
Yes, you know.
now he has diverticulitis, and they say boot him. That makes sense, right? So that's your new
what makes
announced
sense would be
teams.
Michael Cole only on one show.
They put JBL only on one show. They got Booker T only on one show. Lawler, Byron
Yes.
Saxton. It should
Tommy.
be Jerry Lawler, Byron Saxton, Tom Phillips.
Yes, because I kind of felt watching SmackDown that Tom Phillips was kind of trying to take the Michael Cole place. And you thought Cole would step back
Right.
out of SmackDown and Tom Phillips would take over in the main role.
You know Michael Cole is the John Cena of the announce team.
Yeah, they're jamming down our throat. You're right about that.
Big news.
When's he going to turn heel again?
More big news this week. SmackDown, they're trying to stack the deck for us.
And
Big Thursday debut.
it should have to be stacked. It should be like it used to be.
Exactly. And also, he should not be debuting back for WWE on
No.
the SmackDown. It
No.
should be a Royal Rumble. Leave it for the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Bryan returning to the ring on SmackDown this
Yes.
coming up week.
Should not. I know they're trying to. Hey,
Ugh, it doesn't make any sense.
no, they should go live too.
They should go
They
live.
should have went. They should have went live.
Should have went
It'd
live.
be taped, but
Or tied. Whatever.
or tied, yeah. But you're right. Daniel Bryan should be Royal Rumble.
Exactly.
What next? What's going to be on SmackDown, and they're going to give him the number where he starts.
Yeah, don't ever do that. Don't do that. No. Brock Lesnar,
Pro Wrestling Illustrated. I haven't got the magazine yet, but I know it's coming out. So
Wrestler of the Year.
for Brock Lesnar.
Wrestler of the Year.
And of course, we'll discuss the other ones. So that's the only
How
one they
gr-
gave us.
How great is that? You only have to wrestle 3 times a year, you'll be the Wrestler of the Year. I'd take that gig.
I know it too.
Maybe we should just do three shows a year. It'll be the YouTube Talk Show of the Year.
I know.
That'd be great.
Get 3
wouldn't it?
million hits.
That'd be great.
Now,
Derek! Inside joke. Ring of Honor news.
yeah, kind of Ring of Honor.
Kinda.
Could be TNA, and also could be
It could be Ring of Honor's
could be
loss.
Lucha
Underwear.
Underwear. Lucha underwear.
Underwear.
Yes. I wish WWE was in this
Voice
conversation.
gone out.
I wish WWE was in this conversation here.
They
But
would be good for WWE.
Mike Bennett and Maria of Ring of Honor do not have a contract right now with Ring of Honor. They are working.
per appearance.
per
Kind of like
appearance.
Gail Kim and TNA.
Yeah, and a lot of people are on TNA.
Yeah.
But they're also in talks with TNA and Lucha Underground. And
Interesting.
Then they'll sign with WWE.
Of course.
So throw everybody off. Mike Bennett will be in the Royal Rumble, and Maria will come out. But that's Maria. Who's the guy? Oh, it's her husband. Yeah.
But either way, I mean, I think they'd be good for WWE. But at the same
It
time,
would be good for
it's
WWE.
good. It's good for them to be negotiating with TNA and Lucha Underground because it helps in their negotiations with Ring of Honor. They may want to stay with Ring of Honor,
They
but
do.
they should because TNA and Lucha Underground don't have
And where's
honestly.
TNA getting all this money to rehire all these people?
Thank you.
And then we'll hire new people.
Yeah, they actually got some new people. Not to spoil anything, but the guy who won the British Boot Camp has already debuted on the taped episodes. He has come out. So you've got him, and you've got Awesome Kong now.
Yep, I know. Speaking of TNA, since we're
Crazy.
talking about TNA, sit down, hold on to your hat. If you had a hat on, hold on to it.
Skull J, hold on to him.
The ratings are in.
Dun dun dun.
Ladies and gentlemen, TNA's first official ratings on Destination
Particularly.
America is 0.46.
They took in 263,000 viewers.
Hold on, let me do that. 0.46.
And we thought a .96 was bad for them. They
Yes.
cut that completely in half, didn't they?
Yes,
Ladies
it
and gentlemen.
says the last time they were on Spike, that was a drop of 74%.
That show took in 980,000 people. So where did all those people go? It says that it was the most watched show on Destination America this week. It beat out some Bigfoot show.
Yes.
It should. That's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind
And then the replay this week, that took in 105,000. So the total, if you combine the two together, was 368,000. Still nowhere near the 980,000 people.
But they're popping champagne and partying
I bet they
like
are.
it's New Year's Day.
I bet they are.
We got a 4.6. They were expecting a 2.0. We doubled it.
We doubled it. Whee!
And before we get to other news, Finn Balor's dream WrestleMania match.
Of
He's
course,
always
because he
talking
wants
about
a
it,
good payday.
and I expect him to be here up very shortly.
That's the payday. If you
It
want a good
is.
payday at WrestleMania.
But his dream WrestleMania opponent is John Cena. Hey, why might as well reach for the top brass ring and it's John
Maybe he
Cena.
can get the best out of John Cena because ain't nobody
He
else
could.
doing it.
And
Other
now,
news.
other news.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Free agent world here.
Yes, the free agent world. And also some WWE live event news
Yes.
as well.
Local live event news.
Local live event. We have this is the show we're taping this on Friday. He's going to this tomorrow, ladies and
January
gentlemen.
the 10th.
WWE live event Montgomery, Alabama. Seth Rollins versus John Cena in a street fight.
I'm going to call John Cena.
John Cena.
I don't know, I just was...
Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt.
But since it's on TV, it's going to be Dean Ambrose.
Well, hopefully, because he never wins anyway.
Yes.
The New Day will be taking on Golden Stardust.
Well, since it's Golden Stardust, probably the
Nothing
New
to it.
Day.
No, you never know. Natalya versus Paige.
Paige.
Y'all actually got a good women's match at this one.
Still be like...
And of course, for the children, we have Los Matadores and El Torito. So you can go ahead and say that one. Taking
Yeah.
on Titus O'Neil, Hornswoggle, and the returning David Otunga.
I'd rather have been Darren Young. Putting Titus and Darren back together. People don't forgot about... And that was a great...
O'Neil and Otunga. I know.
Millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars. Yeah. That worked.
Fandango, the new
Then
and
he goes,
improved.
oh, that works? Break them up.
That's right. The new and improved Fandango with Rosa Mendez will be taking on R-Truth.
R-Truth.
And we don't know who his opponent will be. Dolph Ziggler was supposed to be defending the IC title against Luke Harper. Dolph lost the belt to Bad News Barrett. Dolph got fired. So Dolph has been taking off of this show. And Bad News Barrett
Because
will...
they're going storyline ways.
Storyline.
Unless I get there and Dolph is there, you're like, I guess it's
Yes,
your money.
please text me and let me know if
Oh.
he shows up.
Yeah, you'll get a picture and a text and everything else. The fired guy is here.
Nice.
All three of them.
Yeah, they might do like a run-in thing and beat up everybody. I don't know. You never know.
telling.
So Bad News Barrett will be defending the IC title at
Against
the event.
Sin Cara.
We don't know who it's going to be against. Hopefully not them. Also, in indie news, very quickly, we want to reiterate that I will be at this event on Sunday, January the 11th. New Generation Pro Wrestling titled Way Too Far is the name of the event. It will be featuring Justin Overstreet, Zane Stevens, and Cameron Cade are the names that we know about.
Yes.
And there's many more people that will be there. No matches are announced according to the poster that I saw.
Yes.
But it's going to be quite an event, and I will be there. Have a whole weekend trip, and I'm going to be tired.
Hope it ain't way too far to drive.
I'm telling you, Macon, Georgia, not too bad.
Nothing.
But I got to go up to North Carolina first and then come back down. Also,
Wrestling way too far
right?
to drive.
Exactly.
Yes.
AML Wrestling, brought to you by Russell Cage. January the 25th, we want to reiterate their TV taping where Matt Hardy will be defending the Russell Cage title against X-Pac and Zane Dawson. Also featuring Bordell Walker, the Bravado Brothers, Sanjay Dutt, plus legends George South, Mr. Number One, and Buck Jimmy Golden. Plus, we already told you this last week. We want to reiterate it again because if you're in the Philly area or if you're willing to travel, this is going to be the event you do not want to miss.
Way too far.
That will be way too far for us. We're not going.
No.
But we'll buy the DVD. House of Hardcore 8 takes place March the 7th. Yes, we're sure this time.
It's House of Hardcore 8 on March the 7th.
Exactly.
Of
As
2015.
they're returning to Philly at the ECW Arena.
That's a good place to be.
Yes. Also, it'll be up here. I like how it was in the front of us this past time. RF Video segment of the week. RFvideo.com. Somewhere around here. Everywhere. It will be. They just put this out here. It's an older event, but they just posted it. It's the Combat Zone Wrestling.
Right.
The hardcore stuff.
Oh.
So if you're into hardcore wrestling, this is the event you want to get. The DVD is only $15 called
bad.
Extreme Invasion. WWE was invaded by the ECW people. CZW was also invaded. You had Tajiri, Super Crazy, Mike Whipwreck, and so many others that invaded CZW with some ECW guys. So it's called CZW Extreme Invasion, $15. So you want to go out there and get that. Also, our very first ProWrestlingTees.com shirt of the week. You better do it because it was awesome. I liked it.
This way?
Yes, however, which way you did it. It's cool. Shirt of the week.
Shirt of the week, okay.
It's our new weekly thing, shirt of the week.
Hold on, let's wait. Let's look that way. Look over here. Now, ready, go.
Shirt of the week.
Okay.
There it went. ProWrestlingTees.com. Tees. ProWrestlingTees.com.
Not T, apostrophe S.
Exactly. Tees. Okay.
Yes.
The very first shirt we are going to push, and I'm gonna get you a screenshot so you can put it up there.
Talk to Pierre.
Pierre's gonna take care of that.
Okay.
It's going to be Scott Hall's shirt. Hey yo. Hopefully it'll be up on the screen. If not, we'll take care of something. We'll get you a screenshot so you know what it looks
Could be
like.
right now.
It could be right now. We could be looking at it right now and not even know we're looking at it.
You could be listening to these voices and seeing "Hey Yo" on the screen.
Exactly. The shirt looks great though, and it's only $19.99 starting out. And as you get it, of course, it goes higher price for a higher size. Of course.
For all the fatties out there, we
Of
know.
course, we know about that.
3X.
3X22.49. So $22.50.
22.50.
$22.50.
Not bad.
Not bad for 3X because that's what we wear. 3X for comfort is what I have to say about that.
I'm big boned.
That's right.
I got a shirt big enough for my bones.
There you go. But ProWrestlingTees.com, hey yo, Scott Hall, go out and support a legend and a Hall of Famer, even though he went in as Razor Ramon. $19.99 is the starting out price
For the skinny people.
for the skinnier people. So that is part one. We hope you go out and support RF Video and ProWrestlingTees.com.
Now, in part two, we're going to begin our little series of talking about WrestleManias. This is
Yes,
no
we
certain
will.
order. We're not saying that this WrestleMania is
the best or the worst
the
or the
worst.
worst, yes.
It's just we're going to go in order through the years.
This is,
So
what is
we
it,
found
12?
one.
We're doing 12?
We're doing 12. So
We're doing
picking
12 of our favorite WrestleManias.
out of 30.
12 out of 30 are our favorite WrestleManias, leading
Yes.
all the way up to WrestleMania 31.
And coming up in part two, we're going to talk about WrestleMania 3. So join us right back
I
here.
wasn't even born yet.
I'm sorry.
I know, right?
So, when somebody's in Japan, you weren't even born yet, huh?
That's
It
true.
wouldn't have mattered.
That's true.
So, inside joke again.
Again.
But be right back for part two for when we talk about WrestleMania 3. Right here on Top Road Reality.